Howdy there, chat. How be y'all? Bloody hell. Apparently it's not good to me at all. I just want to note that YouTube decided to translate same and jump scare into jump scare together. I really need to disable the auto translation on my phone so it doesn't just do that every single time. Oh my god. Creep's opinion on cheesecake. I'm iffy on cheesecake. It's not my favorite dessert. I don't eat a lot of dessert these days, though. I'm trying to focus on losing weight a bit, and a big chunk of that is just eat less crap. Do you have stream addendum? I don't think I did. I forgot I didn't. Maybe we could do that at some point. I don't know. Oh dear. How have you been, chat? I've been pulled apart 5 different ways this week. I have not had an empty day this week at all. It's been awful. Cause like, I could have gotten the Crimson Throne video done by now. It's almost done. It's literally like 2 days of work left, I think. But I don't have 2 days left of work in my schedule. Cause like, on Tuesday I have to go take like an hour-and-a-half bus ride somewhere, which is not easy to do, I'll say that. Then come back, then do game night then. On Monday, I think I have to get my hair done. On Wednesday, I have Dungeons & Dragons, and Thursday, Ephemeral. Yeah, no, I legitimately don't have a full, clear day at all this week. Great. Well, I'll see how I can sneak in the rest of the Crimson Front video. Get up, public transport. To be fair, I actually quite like public transport. I like having an hour-and-a-half just to sit around, just doing nothing. Just listening to music. There's a lot of Vocaloid stuff during that time, actually. Weirdly. I don't actually listen to Vocaloid that much around the house, but when I go do, like, when I go, like, outside and, like on buses, that's just like, yep, that's Vocaloid time. I don't know why. Great Dungeons and Dragons. I mean, did you see my nanny voice? Why do you think I do stupid voices? I'm a DM, for Christ's sake. And I play a wizard listed somewhere else. Two hours of public transport is sufficient time to grind addendum. This is also true. I could probably be an entire PVZ2 mod on the bus. However, it would probably make me dizzy, so I don't want to do that. But I listen to a Ted and Miko, basically simple ones. I mean, they're like the standard. I really just listen to all of, like, the Labor Folly. I think that stuff's really good. I'm not super into this stuff, but I did like listen to it on my own about. Also, reason PC Vanilla Plan, do you think has potential in mods? I have to say, I think Archer has some potential. I think out of the more recent ones, Levitator I love, obviously. Godstream is interesting, but Addendum is my favorite rendition of A's but I didn't otherwise find it very fun. Addendum was weird. It's a weird mod. I've heard a lot of bad things about it. And I played it a bit and didn't think it was great, so... I still remember having a weird conversation with the developers about a difficulty curve, and that kind of threw me off a lot, but that's a different mod anyways. The update should be in Penumbra, edit it. I'm pretty sure I tried to bully DT into adding it at some point. Actually, I'm gonna probably just let DT know I'm streaming. I don't know why I just feel like telling DT now, but I feel like we're getting to where things are actually gonna be interesting, so I'll summon DT. Okay. Speaking of summoning DT, there's a surefire way to do it, or at least get somewhere today. Let's go! So, it has been 2 weeks since we last played Resonance. That's because last week we did Fairy Tale Forest instead, and that was very neat. Oh yeah, also, to those of you who don't know, 3 days ago, I did a collaboration stream with, it was with Captain Flare, Deggy, and Gamer King. for like a Garden Warfare 2 Endlithops. Very, very fun. I recommend watching a stream if you're interested in hearing more of my shenanigans. Anyways. So that sounded to me whenever I hit PVZ Resin, I think of Resident Clipping. Of course. I need to figure out what I'm going to probably phone the stream, because, like, it's all difficult. It's all difficult to find a good place to put it so I can actually read. So, last time we did, I believe it was Wild West and Dark Ages. I enjoyed both of them quite fine, and now we're finally on to the next set of worlds. So, I want to start off with Frostbite Caves, because in Requiem, Frostbite Caves was the best world in the entire mod to me. I loved Frostbite Caves. It was so good. Afterwards, I'm not sure. We'll see where we go. Piracies being this late is interesting, but we'll see what that means later, I imagine. So, I see no reason to delay. Let's get into it. Right, I forgot to set this up because I had to get some footage. Okay, let me... Now, there's a dialogue at the start of the stage I didn't read, so I have to probably check that. Here you are, at the Ice Age. A logical choice to look for a time-traveling villain. A bit cold what you kind of described, but the supply they gave you should be enough. No doubt zombies are going to try to use this harsh weather against you. Thankfully, there are some burning wood stumps nearby that you can use for warmth. I don't think Torchwood's doing very well. Sure, the zombie's just gonna move him around later on. We can work with this. So, welcome to the Frostbite Cave gimmick. Torchwood has been lobotomized. This is not ideal. I also believe that Repeater's P-pods will not get buffed from anymore. I really do think it's not repeated. We used Repeater like a lot last time. And we need one more plant. What do we just dump in this layout for whatever reason? I swear it was looking at me. It really is just that meme, isn't it? I guess just like you. Oh dear, it's been a while since I've done Frostbite Caves, actually. Just in general, really. Hey, this is a gimmick. One of the ambushes. I forgot to just show that immediately, but there you go. Basically, it's Frostwind. It's basically just Frostwind. It looks different because otherwise it just wouldn't do anything. Orb of Doom and Despair. Very much so, yes. Okay, I'm catching a little volume on my end because this is very loud. Okay. I don't think I faced that volume for you. I could be wrong though. The Ball's Revolutionary Ambush. I mean, it's literally just Frostwind, but sure. It does its job well. I mean, the entire purpose of it tracks. Okay, dodos are basically a non-threat for at least now, so I'm not particularly bothered about them. Just build up some P-pods for now, because they do good damage and have decent enough stall. I wonder why those were... whatever, I'm not gonna worry about that. What a Frostwind at velocity. Revolutionary. True. Just enjoying what happened to Torchwood. Torchwood's been lobotomized. That is the world gimmick. To be clear, heaters don't heat in this mod at all. These are our only source of actual heat in the entire Frostbite Caves. There are plants immune to frost, but that's it. Essentially, it's a Frostbite Caves where heating is not really a mechanic. Consider it more like a weird mold thing. I forgot how fast the torch was really before. Yeah, but they are fast. I think someone said you can do this as well. So they can be plant-fooded. From my understanding, what this does, it basically increases the radius of heating from 3 times 3 to be like 5 times 5. Yeah, as you can see, I'm risk breaking immediately. Yeah. Frost is meaningless now. Not quite. The way Frost works now essentially is that you have to be building around these plants. Like, if I put like a chomper here, it will be Frost basically immediately. He's not angry now. At what cost? True. We'll see how this plays. I'm actually not sure how this interacts with the world at large. We just saw, like, the least interesting special of the world, so... yeah. Let's carry on. Let's see what's next. Okay, speedrun level. Oh, and also we have you already. Okay, well, we'll worry about you in a sec. Because... let's get the poll started, because we should probably get some new plants. So, if you don't know how this works, I'm gonna count from 10 to 0, and I'm gonna pick 4 plants from chat, I'll put them into a poll, but after the next stage, we will buy them. We might buy 2, depending on how much gems I have at the end of the next stage. We will find out. So, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Garlic, Teletata, Carrot, and E-Current. Okay. Do those all exist? Do we actually have garlic here? Okay, we do. Okay. Why do we have garlic here? Okay, let's stop the poll then. So, garlic. It's vanilla garlic. It has some stall, I guess, but that's, like, about it. Telepotato is here, right? I'm pretty sure I saw it earlier. Yeah. This thing does low damage, has a pretty fast arming time. Basically, this thing is more like a staller. It drags, like, the 6 closest zombies to your house and just, like, puts them just does some damage to them and moves them towards you. Intensive Carrot is over here. It's Intensive Carrot, we all know what this thing does. I mean, it has good stats, but that's, like, it. It's not... You know what it is. And E-Current, who I think is in the mod. I'm pretty sure you are. Yeah, you are. Okay. I mean, it's E-Current. It's vanilla E-Current, more or less, but doesn't doing a crap ton of damage. I'll pick the top 2. We'll see how this goes. I feel like none of these plants are particularly useful in this world, but we'll see, I guess. These are the Requiem for Frostbite Caves. This is Residence of Frostbite Caves this day, lol. Well, fair enough. As a general mind, people who don't know, DT in chat is in fact the developer mod. Okay. So, this is going to be a short stage. We need something to handle you. We need a speedrun of stage 2, so... we'll try you. You're not far enough. You won't be flooded by a damage from here, so that's fine. Probably not you, because you're not particularly helpful with this. I guess you. You do good damage. Okay, we'll see how this goes, because I have no clue. I mean, I'm assuming Weasel Horde is mostly vanilla, because I don't see a reason to change it here. Weasel is kind of just like a generally pretty good special, so like... I'd be surprised if it got any significant changes. Okay, just put you down. Let's get the God of DPS up. I'm gonna remove that. Actually, Shadow Piece should be pretty good in this world, against, like, ice blocks at least. Can Shadow Piece deal with Dodo? I feel like it should be able to, but that doesn't really mean much. Okay, it can, I think. I think this Dodo works more like Pole Vaulter, actually, so I'll keep that in mind, too. Okay, this Link could do some sport. Okay, you're here. Great. Let's go get death done. I do have this place down here, actually, I'm not used, so I should probably do something with it. Okay, this seems to be just about vanilla. If it's not vanilla, then it's basically close enough, but Weasel Horde should be the same. And it should be chill proof. Is it? I mean, we can try it. That feels weird to me, but that's not necessarily... That doesn't necessarily mean you're wrong. No, you're right, it is actually entirely shield-proof. Okay, well that's probably gonna be a plan we're using a lot this session, eh? Cool. Well, we have our solution to the problem. I think we should probably double check, make sure we have no other plants that are immune then, because I did not see that coming. Which means there's probably a lot of plants here that are actually immune. Kill my bomb. Okay. Cool. Okay. Well, that was a very simple stage. Well, because we used to go on to PVZ. Fair enough. PVZ good. Play mods. Mods are great. Okay. Excellent Peanut usage. Yeah, Peanut really carried that stage. Okay. What plant won the poll? Just real quick. Intensive carrot and telemine. How much does intensive carrot cost? Isn't it 10 gems? Yep, okay. Right, well. Guess we have these two now. I'm not sure what the plan is for intensive carrot, but I guess we have it. Oh boy. What do I even revive here? I mean, I guess Peanut. Reviving Peanut's not bad. Okay, real quick. I'm assuming it'll be like state if a plant's immune to frost, right? It's not. Okay. Okay, right. So I guess there's no point looking it up. I'm assuming the spikes are... Talnut was in Ecclesiastes, and I'm assuming that still applies here. True to Cannibal's warning, the zombies are preparing rituals to help themselves. These massive boosts in speed are going to be a big problem. You also heard some sort of low humming noise around. Suspicious, especially in an era like this. You decide to focus on the rituals for now. Something to keep in mind later, perhaps. And this stage has... Oh, it doesn't have any frost rolls at all. Okay. I guess it's just an entirely normal stage then. Shall I mean frost? Okay. Oh right, so we looked at the one plant that didn't state that was immune to frost and Neomanic. Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, I'll be all shown in Neomanic then. Okay. Are you not immune to frost? I don't know why you'd ever bring this, but like... Huh. Well, okay. What's been Gauntlet? I have never played it. I don't have strong opinions on it. Okay, I guess if we're using Intensive Cavity, probably gonna bring like a synergy package of some description. Some description, so I guess that'll be you two. Telemine is just kind of a crowd control thing, and yeah, that's our entire deck. Is this a good deck in the slightest? No, not really. Don't really have a choice in the matter. Okay. So I'll try the same way in on PZ, well, because I see Ice Bloom. I think Ice Room is vanilla, vanilla PZ1 Ice Room. No. I know Ice Room is vanilla PZ1 Ice Room. I believe Ice Bloom only affects the 3 area. It's like range, I think. No, I think it's Lullaby's been Frost Carrot combo. I mean, that would do it. That would be synergy, yes. Okay. This is a very expensive deck. Maybe a bit too expensive, but I'll see what I can do. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to have enough sun to... I don't have exactly enough sun to place down enough peanuts. I don't think we're doing that then. I'll still put these down because these are objectively helpful to have, but... I think Chom's just a bit pricey for what we're looking for here, I think. Oh crap. I forget how Weasel works when eaten. Okay, that's how it works. Okay, cool. I think we'll do this, and we'll have to leave like one lane empty and just deal with that lane of plant food, I think is correct. Because I want to make sure we have enough sun to spend use down so we can get the peanuts back up when they start going down. Because they will start going down, that is going to happen. Just always, really. The thing is that when our peanuts go down, we will have the extra, like, HP from a revive to go with, which will help a bit. I think just like squash you, and that's saving some hassle because from the imp as well. Okay, we can do this. Okay. We may not use Telemine at all this stage, but we'll see. Oh, what of that matter? This might just be enough, actually. That top lane's not looking great, so maybe it won't be. I mean, I could just do this, though. Oh, wait, no. Alright! Frostbite Caves with more HP than the others. I forgot about this. Okay, so... they are tankier, which is not ideal. But it doesn't really matter too much. I think we're good. I mean, I think we're still fine. I don't think that's, like, particularly significant as a problem for us. Okay, well, that might be a peanut down we can revive. Let's just revive these. I don't think I want to. I don't see the value in doing that, like, in the slightest. Great. Okay, well maybe we can actually use a tensor count on anything we're meant to use it on. Maybe by the end of this stage. Great. Wonderful. Jeez, what's the plant level system if it only had 3 levels? What are you on about? Are you trying to say, would you like that I like this if it only had 3 levels? That's a cheese level again. This is not cheese, this is just strategy, I think. Maybe. Well, that was extremely simple. Cool, okay. Fair enough. We use intensive carrot like once. Because when was the last time we took a walk? Yesterday, actually. I go quite often, actually. Because then we gimmicky, that is on day 5. I will keep that in mind. Worth for 25 sun, truly, truly. Okay, well, we have a lot of gems, so y'all know what time it is again. Let me count down from 10, and I'll look at the chat, and I'll pick the first 4 plants I see, put them in a poll, blubbity blue. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, cool. Explodivine, Tumbleweed, Coconut Cannon, and Lightning. I'm assuming that means Lightning Reed. Okay, cool. So, I'm pretty sure Explodivine is here. If it isn't, that'll be very embarrassing. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Okay, Explodivine. This is a relatively modern plant. Okay, cool. I'm gonna quickly put down the things on here as well, so before I start reading out what they do. Coconut Cannon and Lightning Reed. So, Explodivine. On placement, it knocks things back, and when eaten, it does a second stat. This would be very busted what we have right now. I think. Okay, next up on the list will be Tumbleweed. I believe this is... Is it? No, it's not. This is something different. I think. Well, it's Tumbleweed. It does knock back. I don't think this is like this is Tumbleweed. No, it is at least Tumbleweed. Okay, then that's a very low amount of Tumbleweeds, but fair enough then. Not Requiem Tumbleweed, more close to vanilla. Okay, so no, it is like vanilla Tumbleweed then. It just kind of is bowling with a different stat build. Okay. So it's a clean Tumbleweed that stuns, then. Okay, sure, we'll go with that. It's a weird stunning thingbob. We don't have any of those. Coconut Cannon. It has a slightly limited range. It has high HP. It's a Coconut Cannon with high HP and a bit of knockback and some short range. Tis pretty good. And finally, Lightning Reed. This is not a vine, is it? Or is it a vine? It doesn't say. It has good range, has long recharge. You put like a few of these down that match the early game, I think. Not vine, okay. Well, chat. Take your pick. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's a read. Thank you very much for your insightful commentary. Okay, so we have Trog now, and we have a free Jacko up there. An ice room down there for some reason. I don't know why that's there. Cool. I guess we can go use plants. We didn't use it at all last time. We didn't use banana much at all. Is this finally Bubble Age's time to shine? Can they finally do something in this game? And I guess some like attacker for the early game. Probably just you actually. You seem really just helpful to have around. We don't really have a good solution to break this, so I don't really care that much, to be honest. We don't have a real way to deal with that. I think this thing can tank 2 squashes as well, but we can deal with that, I think. Look at this deck. I see no flaw of this deck. It should be fine. Probably. It doesn't deal with bucketheads very well, but I can assure you it deals with everything else just fine. Oh, they can't be in. Oh, I thought they could be. That's interesting. I will keep that in mind. I'm assuming that can still be killed in some way, surely. It'd be weird if not. I assume Trog kills it at least. And I assume it's like the main point of Trog here. I want to get this free Jacko, that's what I'm doing this for. I don't really care about anything else right now. I want to get this so I can deal with you. Okay. Cool. That ghost just gave a crap ton of value, didn't it, Well, fair enough, I guess. Works for me. What do you mean shell shock hunter? Okay, I'm assuming this is not the reflourished version. I pray for the love of God it's not the reflourished version. I guess I shouldn't know how much of it is, but like, we'll see what this is. Oh crap. Oh no, this just stopped me from pushing. Huh. That's very interesting. And I didn't consider that these two would interact weirdly, but it should be fine. We can cycle out of Shabbies later on. Okay, he just stands still. Okay, cool. Oh, he throws the big one, doesn't he? Oh, he just throws a big one, doesn't he? Oh. That's totally what's going on, that. Why else would it take 10 years for him to do anything? Look, I feel like at this point I'm just trying to find any excuse to bring Bubble Asia, even though it never actually works. Admittedly, the main reason it doesn't work is my own lack of deck building. I will accept this as a flaw in my strategy. However, I'm very desperate to get it to do something, okay? That's my excuse. Hey look, it's fully grown now. That might do something. Maybe. Something of Shabby. Maybe it is my own fault I can't find value out of this thing, but that is realistically probably the case. I'm trying hard, okay? Bet nobody saw that plant food effect coming. Because I kind of just clicked like do that like after a second, and that is probably going to help a lot here. Because that just means I can just like start throwing down more sunflowers, because that has a 5 times higher radius now, which is very effective. You know, Chad, I pride myself on making setups that would fit perfectly as like the first screen you see in PVZ. That's what I specialize in. That's my my favorite strategy is the intro cutscene. What is this? This deck's gonna look so much weirder when I bring up the bloody banana launcher. Like. Ah, crap. That should be fine. Roughly, you can handle it, surely. Okay, now you just have splash. Okay. Cool. Is there a gas leak in your house? Honestly, there might be. Honestly, I could not tell you what my plan was here. All I can say is that I guess it worked. So I guess it doesn't actually matter, does it? What is this law? Did he just freeze himself? What? Excuse me? What the hell is your ability? I'm pretty be automatic after this. What do you mean they just freeze themselves? That's so bizarre. That's admittedly pretty funny, but that's so bizarre. Okay, I'm gonna read the stats so I can figure out what's going on with them, because that's wacky. Okay, where are you? There you are. Elder Hunter. Every few seconds he frees himself. What a weird ability. I mean, I see the strategy, I see the synergy. That's just really strange. DT? Patch your mod, please. What? Why? Why is it immunity everywhere else but for Elder Hunter's immunities? Do so you freeze and win life goals. Apparently so. Okay, that's a very even poll, actually. That's extremely even. However, we can just get Explosive Iron and Tumbleweed, so we'll get those. Even though I don't think we'll be using them for a bit still. But a lot of equipment just to freeze himself, apparently. Okay. So this is, I think, the most infamous stage in Resonance, I believe? I could be wrong on this. Is it this one? No, I thought this was a conveyor. This is not the conveyor, is it? It's not. Okay, never mind, it's not. I know there's a conveyor here that everyone hates, so that's what I'm looking out for. That really limits what can be useful here, doesn't it? Well, the good news is our new two goobers are both cheap enough to be used in the stage. We could just go for a carrot deck. There's nothing stopping us from just doing like a carrot synergy deck here. Because like we have Champa. Never goes bit DA9. If you're sure, if you're sure. Okay. And I guess... Time for 5 million instas. Yeah, that does seem to be what we're looking towards. I mean, I'll bring Zoidbean, I guess. I don't think Zoidbean cares that much about intense of carrot, but like, I feel like everything else he really does, so I think it's probably fine. We do start a few, though. And I know you're, like, pretty good. Oh, thank you. Oh. Ah! I am understanding. I am understanding my mistake in using that immediately. Oh, we have a free answer explosion radius. Oh, I did not know that. Huh. That's neat. Okay, well, I don't massively care about a lot of this right now. I'm just gonna keep reviving this to kill everything over there. I think that's the strategy here. Well, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Okay. What the hell is going on? Okay. What a weird insta. Great. Okay, see, this stage is basically dedicated to making, Oh, wait, I don't have anything to deal for you, do I? Okay, hold on. I'm noticing at least a single flaw of this deck. Oh. Oh, that's actually really bad. Okay, that is, like, possibly worst case scenario. I'll have to do this, and I'm going to, like, chain off the weasels, I think, here. Okay, I just hope that is reliable enough. Never mind, get it back. Why do I'm not... wait. I should have done that. I should have let that die, actually, so I just, like, immediately go for another blast. Cool. This is a deck. I feel like this is worse than a deck we just came from. I'm gonna be honest with you, chat. I think this is significantly worse. Great. This feels just like the worst deck for the stage. I mean, it's working, but it doesn't feel right. I feel like I'm not meant to be doing this. Roller cooking was taking better than the whole kitchen. I mean, to be fair, it is functioning. It is objectively working. I'm complaining about it, but it's not. But it is very effective at what it needs to be doing at this point. It's just very strange. I can always bring cosmetic plants in the deck. I mean, yeah, I have like a plan coming in. In practice, that plan very rarely comes to fruition. This is one of those times. To be fair, I'm also not sure what the true plan was here. I don't know why I assumed they'd actually want to put any permanent defenses down, as opposed to just this nonsense. Okay, we can do that. Then we can do this. Okay, I think we're mostly done. Users are definitely allergic to dental deck building. I mean, it works. Objectively, this functions. I don't know why I've lost all rationality this stream, but we've already seen the best decks I've ever made. Well. Cool. Honestly, this is just peak creep streams. I don't know why anyone would complain. I'm not lost yet. Show these decks in the PVZ subreddit. Honestly, I think if most people saw my streams, they would explode from fear. Predominantly fear. The more you think about it, the more you can't fathom why Dr. Zomos would do this. Would one's drive for revenge be enough to risk destroying the entire universe? Or is something else as well? Perplexing, indeed. Thank you for the dialogue. I'm gonna say Resonance FC tends to lead to this kind of stupid BS gameplay, and it's a bad will because of that. I mean, we'll see. Because what do my DT stop? I mean, it stopped because it's finished, right? They didn't just like stop halfway through. It is done. Pucker, okay, Pucker is here. I forget Pucker is here. I'll do another stage and then we'll start getting up, get balls done then. We haven't actually used Talamine at all still. Or Shadow Leaf, but we have literally no synergy for this thing, so we're not using it yet. That's later. I guess just bring you again, because honestly Splittervine just seems like a pretty nice general purpose thing. This is very... we could probably do some early game. I guess we just bring you, actually. We haven't used Colonel in a while. Colonel's good. Come on, you can get away with a lot of BS in RSN in general. I believe it, honestly, that's also very true. It doesn't seem like it's particularly hard to make a deck that just completely causes shenanigan hell. Is it because runs easier than Requiem? I mean, in general, 50% meta mods are kind of like this. Things are a lot less rigid in a 50% meta mod, just in general. There's a lot of solutions to most problems you can come across. Just because of the nature of how it all works. I forgot this would be like this. Okay, thank you. That really does not do a lot of damage. Meh, works, I guess. In some description of a term. Okay, Yeti's here. I'm assuming Yeti works the same way as it does in Requiem. I'm just kind of assuming that. I think that actually removes the Staz effect weirdly. Yeah, it does. This is a weird game. fair warning, he's always powerful as Requiem. I mean, I've kind of intuited that just by the way the thing works. Okay, it seems to freeze, like, a lot of things on the screen at once then, but yeah, that's not particularly dangerous in a mod where... Yeah, okay. Cool. So when on Death Yeti, just freezes, like, a ton of stuff around it still, so it's still doing that. It's still, like, a very tanky son of a gun, but... with debatable utility, I suppose. This is not ideal. Why just do this? Okay, now I can do this. And I can drag some zombies back into the lanes I want to be in. Yep. Okay, cool. Style is such a lovely plant. It is very strong. It's also nice for like a little bit of utility too because of the redirects. Okay. I can also just like break the stage open now because I have a single gramophone on the field. So Jamson Weed is now just going to stun everything forever. And there's not a lot they can do about it. This is just their life now. I mean, I guess I can put like some more like kernels, I guess, and that's probably it. More kernels. We can deal with you over time. Yeah. Okay, put you here so I can deal with a Conad. Yeah, use every plant deck, yeah. I'm making so much use out of all my plants here. All of them. They're all equally valuable to me. I can just do that, but I'm gonna save it for final wave. I don't think I actually need it. I think we have like a lot of synergy here. We can just kind of abuse with like Explode Divine alone. And I think that the corner should not be an actual threat, so I think, yeah, we're good. We're just entirely good. Oh, we get extra plant food. Okay, we'll just, like, dump one now and just lock everything down. Because why not? I can just do this as well to finish things off quickly. Yeah, this is interesting. Well, this is a weird world. This is a very weird world. Jamson and Plant Food completely obliterating Glacial Blessing, damn. Jamson in general is just so cracked. It's one of the best plants in the mod. I think there's, like, very little discussion in that. It is so good. It's so good. Okay, locked and loaded time. Incredible. Okay. Give me a second, chat. I want to get some water, because I kind of need some. A quick moment. Okay, back. Sorry about that. Okay, I'm actually wishing to get, like, some new plans in, like, a poll soon, because we could probably use it. And the music's broke again. Okay, hold on. Whatever, I don't care enough. Sorry, Chat, you'll be suffering with me through the awful audio. Okay, chat. So, count of 10. Say the plans you'd like. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Toadstool, Starfruit, Fat, Bean Kona Cannon. We take those. Okay. That's a Q&A. That's wrong. Sorry. Wash Guava just showed up in chat? What? Okay, Toadstool. Starfruit. Beat and Coconut Cannon. Okay, this is not gonna hurt my ears actually, but whatever, I'll suffer. Okay, so, let's look through them. Toadstool, where be ye? Where's Champa? Is it... Okay, there's Toadstool. Toadstool is vanilla Toadstool, basically. It does a lot of things. It's a Sun Producer, it's a Champa, it does everything you expect it to do. Fat Beats. It is a very light plant. And that's about, it's a light melee plant, essentially. I mean, it'll work quite nicely, so we actually finally use Shadow Leaf if we get it. Starfruit is... Is it even a mod? I actually don't know if it is. I might have to look into it. No, it's here. I'm blind. Okay, high damage, slow firing star. Decent weight. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Very standard. And Coconut Cannon, as we've seen before, high HP, has knockback, has limited range. So, we can finally leave our screen. Take your pick, chat. On the house. Okay, I'm gonna restart it so I don't waste any time, because clearly I'm that good. Okay, what does Starfruit do? Starfruit flies slowly, but does fly slowly, but does heavy damage, basically. Is Snapdragon immune to frost or not? That feels like it's gonna be an important question to how I approach the stage, I think. Because, like... No, it's not. Okay, cool. Thank you, DT. Your mods are so well designed. I love them so much. Woo. I mean, we really just kind of wait till we get plant food, I think, but we can just, like, expand to, like, here. I think that's, like, legitimately the strategy this stage. I can't believe I actually have to, like, play the game for a bit. Oh, please. Okay, thank God. That does not look reliable, but whatever. It'll do. What happened to the Torchwood? It got lobotomized. Nothing can be done for it. We can just kind of do that, actually. We can just, like, stop moving you into, like, the deadly lanes, right? There's not really a reason not to. We can just, like, double it up. Oh, that's a cool animation. Wait, you have 3 tiles left range? Oh, okay. Ah, crap, I got... I knew about this, but I forgot about it. Oops. That's fine. We can handle it. I just said we're gonna do that, so I'm gonna do that now. Because I believe I should also make it die to this as well. I think. Nope, it is. Whatever, it's fine. Does that kill? Yes, it does. Functionally, it does, so what we're doing here. Okay. Redirect you away from your hunter. I can put down more sometimes. What am I doing? What am I doing? I have more space. Please use it. Okay. We can also deactivate you as well, which we'll do. I really don't know why this has like an extra tile range. It feels so strange to me. Very arbitrary, I guess. Even I'm not sure it is. It just feels that way right now. Oh, okay, cool. That fine. That doesn't really impact us at all here. We can probably start looking into this properly. I did not click that would happen yet. Great, wonderful, wonderful. Torchwood, sorry, Snapdragons, do you mind? 2 seconds stop. Okay, cool. I think we just let this go then. I don't think I care too much about the spike rock up there. That's not like our priority lane right now. Okay, that should kill, like, a lot. Yeah, okay. That's fine. This is all reasonably okay. We can handle it all. I'm willing to let this lane go, because we don't really care about that hunter. Even Cold Snap you're saying. Okay, so Cold Snap's still, like, not that... I guess it makes no sense to Cold... I guess I'm just questioning why the range was increased here right now, but I guess we'll find out shortly. I assume. I presume his damage is like lower or something, so it's like a justification to that. Or maybe to make it so you need more of them to get the high damage output. Because to be fair, Snapdragon was very, very good. Snapdragon was a pretty strong attacker. It has very good value for its cost. Also, for the record, 200 some Spike Rocks also kinda cracked, but that's secondary, really. And, like, only I really care about that fact. This is a very strong Spike Rock. Ah, that sucks. What does it? I mean, yeah, that kind of sucks. That's not ideal in the slightest, but... Meh. Oh, wonderful. You just immediately decided to... Okay. I love that time. Alright, you're immune to redirection, and I... Great. Okay, I did not click, but the time of these triggered when they first started entering the lawn. That is actually fairly annoying. Now I understand why they were fret. Okay, I think we're good. I think we just have to, like, hold out a bit longer. I feel like we have, like, pretty much all, like, the winning pieces we need right now. This is a relatively standard level if you ignore the shenanigans of figuring out what the hell these zombies do. We've really not learned what Shrug does at all. For mysterious reasons that may or may not be related to my genius deck building. That, while perhaps initially questionable in first glance, is in fact functionally the meta and will soon be adapted by all good PvZ players. I am simply far ahead of my time. Works ain't stupid. That is a decent excuse. However, I feel like at this point there is not a lot in it for me not being stupid. I'm gonna be real. Okay, cool. Next up. The poll has Coconut Cannon in 34%, so I guess we're getting Coconut Cannon. There is also going to be no Frosted stage, which is going to be interesting. No Yeti either, weirdly. Okay, let's see how this goes. I mean, we're using high cost plans, so I'm willing to use, like, Intensive Care as, like, a synergy piece here. I feel like I want something lighter just to handle the basic waves. I mean... Okay, remove you. I don't think we need Jamson Weed here. We'll bring you, specifically. I'm making a version of the video. I mean, I already did make one. I'm not immediately sure if there's any plans to make another one. It's not... Cool, thank you, DT. I'm not immediately sure if there's any plans for another one right this second. I have other videos I need to make first, at any rate. I've not even played on Birdrock for so long now. I feel kind of sad about that. I want to play it more. Okay. Okay, right. I see where the threat of the stage lay. I understand the challenge that has been placed before me. In terms that I would hope are not uncertain. I have not dealt with this book that's code at all. I've dealt with that code at all. Just deal with you quickly. I can get you back up. I see no harm in that. I see that Spikeweed's still going. That might not be a good thing, but that's realistically very unlikely to be particularly helpful to me right now. That is... I would hesitate to call that particularly great, ideal, or any other synonym. We do have Coconut Cannon, though. So I guess I can't complain too much. I think that flies over. I have a plan for if it doesn't, and I have an explosive line if it doesn't as well. But I think that is no significant threat. No, okay, that's fine. I can, like, squash you in a sec. Does it go do the damage to kill you? I forget. It does. Okay, cool. Okay, I get you back up. I see no harm in just getting a free exploded line, basically. Okay, get one of you down, because you are, like, the most cracked stall in the game. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna start putting some Exploder Vines on top of the Chompers. I can't revive them later, but I feel like I gain a lot of value from just having them around, I think. And I think that is reasonably worth it. I can do this. This quickly. No thank you. Nope, 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 stop. Bad. I forgot it would do that, but that's whatever. Two long lows in a row. This is not a lock low. This seems like a fairly okay deck. I don't complain about this one. This is like the most functional deck we've had yet. I'm gonna be real. This is not the deck you have that complain against. This is the most normal we've had. By far. Okay, Coconut Cannon. Okay, do this quickly. That does lose an that sucks. That just sucks. That just sucks. Whatever. Wait, I can revive it. I forgot I had a carrot. Never mind. Keep in the middle because pocket side of balance and type about ring back expensive plants. Yeah. To be fair, like, if I could remake that video, I do think since a carrot is probably a bit better than I give it credit for, just if you give it the right stats. The issue is that inherently reviving plants is not a valuable niche, and that's a fact you will need to kind of recognize. Like, I need to note, since carrot's been pretty good here, the main reason it's good is the fact it is dirt cheap and it makes the plant come back better. Like, it's really good because it basically gives you like a ton of tempo value. Because reviving does not inherently help you, and that's like the main thing you have to keep in mind with it. There's a very good reason I didn't bring Carrot back in pet. Yeah. That's more so Penumbra having really weird balancing in general, though, I feel like. Also, that mod is just weird in general. We will get to Penumbra. I'm pretty sure by the time we go to Penumbra, the next area that will be, like, done, I think. I hope so, because that area is going to be really funny to stream. Because it is complete chicanery. There is no other word for it. It is complete lunacy. Oh crap. Whatever, I messed up. What's this Penumbra area? You will all see soon enough. It is going to be shenanigan-y. That is all I'm legally allowed to say. It is going to be stupid. I thought that was an exploded line. It was not. Okay, just do that quickly. I'm taking no risks. Okay, and I think that is probably the stage you're done. Incredible. I think that's a stage done. Put some more of these down. I don't think they scale particularly well, though. We really need one like 2, I think, realistically, because the stall time is just immense at that point. It says you're doing coverage of food center at Lunacy. Look, I'm just watching it. I'm watching it and providing advice that will make things significantly worse for every player involved. That's my goal. The 3 people in this chat are aware of the horrors of Technomer's X world. It's great. Yeah, exactly. It's so funny. Anyways, we should probably talk about Resonance, I think. Okay, we're finally at, like, the most infamous level of his world. Okay, so we have to fill the battery up, is what I'm getting. Rose gives something one time until the car was balanced, so just come and bring back strong attacker. Sure. Okay, right, I'm seeing how this goes. Okay, cool. Oh, these don't cost on. Okay, never mind. I was wrong about my initial assumption. I don't think I'm wrong about what this is gonna play like, but I see why people dislike this. This is a very stall-heavy stage. And this is probably gonna come down to trying to get Solar Sage to do things for us, I think. Oh, I forgot you have your own tile now. That's strange to me, even though the fact that it should probably be. That feels like it should be normal to me, just because I'm used to it being because I'm used to not be a vine. But it's been so long that is mildly strange to me. Okay, Crab can do bings and bobs. WB is only to do Molus. I see. So basically, it's entirely irrelevant to us here, because we... As we know, we take Molus very seriously. It's exactly what we're here to do. I feel like I should not have let all those sunflowers die. I feel like that's the kind of thing that will come back to screw me over in a second. We have a lot of plants on this conveyor. I don't know what to do with these. Because I feel like I just don't want to go fast right now. I guess I can just like try to chip you down a bit. Okay, that does it. Does the job just fine. I don't think I want these repeats. I'm just gonna start shoveling them, I guess. I don't think I realistically want that kind of thing. Because it feels like a stage I win by stalling, mostly. Which I've done a great job of, clearly. Can I do this? No, then can this work? That did not, that is a lot worse of a plan through than I initially thought. Actually, it's working. It is working. Okay. Okay, we're done. We are just done. Okay, cool. Now we just spam things everywhere. Okay, just... I mean, that kills the weasel, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. I see why this stage is hard to Molus now. I understand. I understand there's like one wave that has this problem. I see. Yeah, that was otherwise a very normal stage, and as we clearly care about mowers so much, this is such a difficult stage for us. God, you know, as time goes on, I'm realizing my strongest superpower as a player is not caring about mowers. I realize this has probably made the experience of playing PvZ mods so much better for me. It's truly my greatest strength as a player. Because God knows I have no other strengths at this point. I feel like we can all just agree, but my strengths, my skill sets are limited. Guess why is Torchwood faceless? Because he lost his face in the war. It happens to us all one day. You'll understand when you're older. That was a stage of all time. What a weird world. One final bomb attempt day to cap off, as usual. You feel in your bones that the zombies are gonna try to keep the rituals going much longer. All you can do now is try to hold on to the siege, then. Okay, cool. Before we hit the go button, I am going to do a quick poll, because we have not done that for like a few stages now. So, count down to 10, pick a plan you want to actually be put in the poll, yada yada yada. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Snowcon, Sunshroom, Sun Urchin, and Toadstool. That's a decent set. I will take it. A lot of S's. Oh, and I made a full screen of that. Oops, I slipped. Sun Urchin and Toadstool. Okay, let's look at what these all do, because it has been a while. Snowcon is a manual attacker that just, like, chills and freezes an area for a long duration. You only get one per stage, so it's like a basically one placement, you get one of these the entire stage, and it just is like a permanent, like, controllable staller, basically. Sunshroom is Sunshroom. It does Sunshroomy things, as we should have determined by now. It's Sunshroom. You know it. Sun Urchin. Sun Urchin is this little goober. It costs a lot of sun, and it bombards a tile for a short duration. It will give those zombies a massive speed boost, but if killed within like 20 seconds, as well as the top doing a lot of damage, they will produce 50 sun each. So it's basically a risk versus reward kind of insta. And finally is our beloved Funny Frog. We all like Toadstool. That's about all that's unique about this plant. Take your picks. Take your picks. Which plant is Sun Urchin based on? It's based on urchins. I know there's like an actual answer to that, but I don't actually know what it is. The Funny Frog of Joy and Whimsy. Exactly. Okay, all the frogs are here. If we're going for heavy, we want to probably bring our, like, big guns, so we can bring you out again. We'd probably try you, because I feel like you're pretty resistant to the whole chicanery of that. We can bring you and you, because you're good support. And I guess... I don't know what the final stuff should be. I feel like Exploder Vine's been consistently really good, so I'm willing to do that. I feel like we're losing an out-and-only attacker, so maybe we just bring Chomper, actually, though. Yeah, we'll bring Chomper. Okay. I told myself out of that, so we're having Chomper now. It's gonna be glacial bursting every single stage, isn't it? Every single wave, rather. Because because this might finally be the time for Bubblation to actually be a great pick for once. This means we have, like, no early game at all, but we can finally have usage for Bubblation. Screw it. Okay, we're doing this this way. We have to. We can finally use this plan and have it do actually something of note in a stage that isn't complete shenanigans. I did not even realize I had a timer on it. Well, anyways. I think my first plant food is legitimately going to be using this Torchwood down here, because I think that boosts our economy quite a bit and just kind of covers up, like... This entire lawn can basically be covered from this one plant food effect, so I think it's really worth it to get it up ASAP. And also just kind of makes... It does this, which is very, very good. I can stall you out enough to get this to cycle you, right? Right? No. No, I don't think I can, actually. But I can... Actually, wait, no, I might be able to. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. We can just, like, leave there for a while now, I think. I realized you were actually out of the safe zone. I don't think I care that much, to be honest, but... I'll keep that in mind as we go. I will start developing you here anyways. Which is weird to do behind the Chomper, but I think this will be objectively correct. It'll be proven by science. I should probably kill you at some point, though. Nope, never mind. We are not doing that. That was a stupid move. This. Finish you off. And now we can just kind of do this to solo this entire wave. Grab it. Jamson Weed remains the best plant in the goddamn game, and I can develop you here as well. Because of the ice, you should basically be a fairly consistent build-up. Do this because I do want to, like, spawn these before this runs out. I'm taking no risks here. I can do that, so we should hopefully stun a lot here. I'm going to do this up here. No, this actually is much better. Okay. Now we save for the apple mortar. And we move you here. I'm gonna put another sunflower here. I do need to get like a soybean up there, some point soon too. I'm gonna do that quickly, because I don't want to deal here in a second. I can probably put you up here now. Okay. I can remove your Stomper at some point soon as well. I'm just keeping it there for the time being. That went down. Okay, that should be fine. Do this. I will delete you now before you become a big problem. I could just do this. I'm actually going to do this quickly. This feels like enough of a threat that I'm willing to do that. Okay. Okay, just do this then. I can do that. Just, I don't know why that's particularly helpful, but I can do it. Just maintain control. Plant food rafflesia as well. I don't know what plant food rafflesia does here. I don't think it's as good as Jamson Weed right now. At least for now. I feel like Jamson Weed is just kind of, you need a strong occasion to not be abusing that, I think. Okay, Apple Motor 2 is down. Okay, cool. I probably should just move Jamson Weed instead of doing it, but I needed to make sure that was dealt with quickly before that lane went down, because that lane could have went down quite easily, I think. I want to get rid of this slot, because I want to clear my backline so there's no risk later on. Okay, cool. Now I can move Jamson up there. Okay, speed boost is unfortunate. Okay, I think back even though that Crash Among Us offenses, I think we're still entirely fine because, as it turns out, we have Apple Border is just very, very good at dealing a lot of damage, and we have a lot of, and also like Zoidbeam in general is really good. Okay. Okay, slow down, slow down. Okay, I think we're good. I think this is pretty good. Same as Gloomvine behind Sun. Okay, I see. I'll keep that in mind for a plant food of Rafflesia. Or Bubbleasia, whatever. Bubbleasia is such a bad name. Why do you call it that? Plays our apple. That is a good point. I did not realize it was reload. I'm gonna be honest. I'm also focusing on covering the field in as much support options as I can, I guess, weirdly. Okay, cool. That's like it. Okay, give me a second. I'll have to solve my catch, so a moment. Okay, the cat's been dealt with. Sorry about that. Basically, we got something delivered for like our tea later on at dinner if you're not British, and the cats are trying to peck at it, so I had to just kind of send them out of the room so they didn't eat the food. The cat was running part of this level. I mean, at this point, yes. They pose an emotional threat. Wait. What is going... Why is Jamson Weed glowing in holy light? Okay, cool. Alright, we forgot a kind of really funny freeze frame, I see. But that explains it. I was very confused for a second. Okay, no, I tossed him out of a room, so he's probably gonna be mad at me later, but that's about it. Well, that was Pretty simple, honestly. Yeah, okay, we're done. Jail for the creeps, I see. Well, that was Frostbite Caves. Honestly, not bad. Not bad. But also, this is like nowhere near as cool or interesting as Requiem Frostbite Caves, unfortunately. That's mildly unfortunate. I do enjoy this though. This isn't like a downgrade to me. I still think like Worlds like Lost City are worse overall. But victory is certainly better served cold, you think? No time to talk to Zomboss as you expected. Time to hit the road. Though cold does not bother you that much, you hope the next era will be warmer. Somewhere with sunshine and warm water, perhaps? Oh, I thought it was normally at least very well nice. Well, good news for you, we are not done. We're going to be doing a bit more still. But yeah, that was alright. It felt very frictionless, I think. That might just be because we have like a lot of good tools at this point in the game. I wonder if... Okay. So what, I'm going to talk about this now because I feel like this is something that's affecting its playthrough a lot. In the original playthrough, I was very much like scattered for like plants like the entire game, I think. I feel like I was trying to like wrangle the usage out of weird plants pretty consistently in that. Frictionless isn't slippery, but dumb-tish. But what I mean is like, previously like, okay, like look at Shadowpea for instance. Shadowpea is a pretty cool plant. I love the concept. You deal higher damage, but it makes the zombies faster and can't let you stall. Cool concept. I basically never need to use this. Now in Requiem, because our plants were so much more limited in basically every regard, we kind of had to use this thing for damage for quite a bit, because we had no real other options. Like, we had to figure out things like, you know, Weaslinger and Peach early games, stuff like that. We don't really get stuff like that, because I think we have, like, too many plants already. Like, we have solutions to almost every problem we'd have, I think, pretty early on. And I wonder if that's just because chat's plant picking has been consistently, like, better, or what? I'm forced to think. At any rate, speaking of plant picking, we get some plants. Oh boy. As we get Snowcon and we get Toadstool. Oh boy. Swift-Doing Requiem does not give you a plant by your end, Resonance does. This is true. I know the economy the economy is an interesting point of discussion. Some people dislike the way you buy plants in this. I personally much prefer Requiem system, I think. I feel like Requiem had a lot better balance between you getting more plants as you approach the end game, so you get attached to a certain few. The thing you're really missing is Grape Shot and Sunbeam. I mean, I feel like a lot of plants left are plants like would be nice to have, but like I don't really need. Like, I'd like to have some melee plants that use Shadow Concealment, or Shadow Leaf rather. I'm yet to see a valid reason to need this thing. I don't think I'm gonna need any strategies like, I don't know, maybe some more instances, but we already have like these two which cover. We have enough instances to cover like most of our problems, you know. It's an interesting discussion. Interesting discussion. Very nice level cabbage. Yeah, we don't even have cabbage unlocked, unfortunately for you all. Where's cabbage anyways? Where's the catapults? Oh, I'm completely blind. No, I thought cabbage was in here. I thought. No, wait, I'm thinking of a different mod. Yep. One valid reason as revealed on day 5. Okay, well, we'll get there over time. So, real quick, let's do a very short poll to decide what world we go to next, because I don't care that much. The rest of these worlds mean nothing to me. We need to skip cabbage. No, cabbage just doesn't exist. It's fine. I can't remember the important reason. I think it's like a very like difficult discussion, and I think it's you have to decide what you want the point of the economy to be. I guess in general, it actually fits with like the difference between like 25% better and 50% man boss in general. I feel like 50% meta really does feel like this feels like very much like a 50% meta mod to me. Which I think is very interesting. It's like the most 50 Sun Meteorius mod I've played in a while. Beyond the fact I haven't played mods in a while. I think people really want to go to Big Wave Beach, weirdly. I mean, I'm okay to go there. I'm not gonna say no. I like Big Wave Beach. I don't think about everything too much about it. Then again, you don't really have to think about it unless it's very progression. True. Obviously, the economy is much more important for a mod where every plant you get is plants you buy. But it works fine. Okay. I guess it's Big Wave Beach we're going to. Okay, so next game's gonna be Piracies in Far Future. Oh boy. Ah, salvation. But that doctor was finally had to pick a potential spot to hide, you think? You're not gonna take any bath with a zombie fist of water, but that's alright. Wait. With a power invigorating sun, you feel good, and some will believe him. And better, the lily pad the lily pad dispenser is here to give you plants where you want it, right? Yes, you certainly wouldn't mind staying for a bit. Oh my god. The most iconic PVZ character, the lily pad dispenser. That's one way to get around that problem, sure. Well, Toadstool still floats, doesn't it? God, speaking of, like, weird stuff, I distinctly remember, during, like, a Requiem playthrough, because, like, Lilypad was a plan you could unlock, we never actually unlocked Lilypad the entire time, so I just ended up beat the entire Big Wave Beach of, like, Toadstool. Truly incredible. Truly. Okay, let's see how this goes. I don't want to bring you, I'm gonna bring Snowcon as well. I think there's no issue with that. Isn't Lilypad free? It was free, but it was technically not unlocked from the start, so we never bought it. That was the logic. Because you technically still had to buy it. You had to press the buy button. You didn't start with it. Is Aki a thing? Aki, yeah. Aki is... Is it a thing? I think it is. Yeah, it's here. Remember you buy some, you lose so much to buy the even though coins and buy all plants anyways. That tracks actually. That's really funny. I guess we can just go like you, I guess. I see a reason not to. We can go like a classic. Ah, no. What? We already have it. Intensive carrots. Screw it. Server's here, which sucks, so we'll handle that. Okay. Let's see what... So how does this work? Okay. Yep, I mean... I'm not really surprised. That's how it works, but fair enough. This is so stupid. I kinda love it. That's very charming. Go, my lily pads. Make a key by a dispenser. That is objectively the correct move, yes. However, I don't want to. Manual lily pad, best manual plant so far. True! It's so good! This is exactly what PVZ needed. 100%. Reject professional animation, go my editing. I love it, it's really funny. I don't know why I find it so funny, it just kind of just appears. And just kind of slides off. Truly incredible stuff. Is this the version where server is still like completely broken and just kind of doesn't work? Or... Oh my god, he actually functions! Oh no! The jack hitboxes... Okay, so that means our server's actually gonna be a problem then, and that sucks, I hate server. It's been a while since I've dealt with Server, but I do hate him. Because Server just kind of will pull crap out of nowhere. Because he just kind of decides to kill you sometimes, and that's how he goes. Like this. Exactly this. Like, why does he do this? But I'm sure it'll be fine. Probably. We have Funny Frog. Anything is possible with Funny Frog. We also have Snow Cone, which I've not put down once right. We should do that soon. Oh my god. That's fine. Freeze it, freeze it, freeze it. That's so slow, but it's fine. What's your plan for do? Great. That was very effective. Thank you. I think it just missed. Great. Okay, that's 3 times really high, actually, isn't it? Oh, it jumps when it's ready to go. That's helpful to know. So just don't let him leave the water. Unfortunately, sometimes the water leaves him. Yeah, he is tricky. Very tricky. Limited range with high damage and high freeze. I see. Okay, so we're never using that again. Because zombies will never get closer, that'll be a problem. Speaking of zombie-infested water, hypothetically, the zombies could, quote-unquote, not breathe underwater. But time movement can be a great opportunity for some sneak attacks. But we should consider your playing positions more carefully around here. I see that's a game warning you. DT, why are there 2 surfers? What did you do? Okay, before I worry about that nonsense, because that's not a good sign. Okay, we'll do like a quick grab some plants and go. Okay, so count to 10, pick your plants, yada 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 yada. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Solowervia, Starfruit, Inferno, and Goldbloom. They will do. They will do. Okay, cool. Let me get all set up. So, Solowervia. I like Solowervia. I'm glad we have everything showing up at once. It took a while. To be fair, I think the issue is that most people don't know the names of these plants, so it is unfortunate. I might like set up another poll like next time to have some of the new plans show up so we can play around with those a bit more, but we'll see. Okay. Right, so let's look at these plants. Solowervia is this little crystal gem thing. The way this thing works is it's basically like a tack shooter. It attacks in like a random direction around itself. As you gain more sun in your sun bank, it will grow in size, which will mean it fires much more projectiles as it goes. So it is pretty good, and it means you can have like a good like multi-lane attacker if you can set it up right, and balance funding more with keeping it high state. Starfruit, we already covered. It is a it's slow attacking, but does a crap ton of damage. It is very, very good. Solowervia. Well, Solowervia is what I'm going with, because that's the name I'm used to. I've already called Jamsui with the wrong name like 10 times, it's fine. Okay. Inferno! Where be ye? Is Inferno even in here? I forget. There it is. It will sweep up zombies. I'm assuming this has the, like, outburst thing where you want to put in the front. Because its initial speed when knocking things back is really, really high. Oh yes, range is really low. Yeah, okay. So he puts it in the front and it will, like, knock back zombies that get close. I did not know as a stat. And Goldbloom, where be ye? There you be. There you be. High sun cost, not much higher sun production. I just noticed the knockback. Wait. What do you mean? Oh. Incredible. Okay, cool. Well, Goldblum, low recharge, high sun cost. Basically, if you can keep your sun back above a certain level, you gain a lot of value from it. Those are your picks, chat. Enjoy. So, here's the thing with it being two surfers. The way PVZ2 code works means that there must be an ungodly amount of surfers there to be two of them on the sea select, unless they're two different zombies. I doubt they're two different zombies. I think the stage has an ungodly amount of surfers. That's what I'm assuming is going on here. So. Ambush, no. I mean, we're gonna shove in the ambush, obviously. I mean, we can all agree and that's gonna happen. I mean, obviously. I think with that being said, we should probably bring plans that can handle that. My plans are so closely. Welcome to a 50-some meta mod. We will be using most of these. In that case, we probably want, like, a good strong attackers to handle the surface spam. Probably Peapod and put it in the back, I think, might not be a bad shout. Doesn't even funny at all. Fizzle's not a bad shout, actually. We only get one of them, but they do good damage. This is a two-flagger, so we do have time to work with it. And then, like you, maybe? We'll try this. Okay. Go, my lily pad dispenser. Okay, cool. I see how this is gonna go. I understand the gimmick. Oh god, it's 710 again! No! It's got that 710. I hate this stage. This is like one of my least favorite Eclipse stages. Because it was ridiculously difficult for no good reason. No! It's fine. Do not fret, the imp will die. Never mind. I was so confident in that working too. Like, legitimately, that wasn't a bit. I genuinely thought that would work. Okay. Well, it's fine. We have the squash of this now. We can. This is enough damage to kill a bit imp, right? I hope so. It does. Okay, and now I should be able to like stray up. Nope, it misses entirely. Of course. Why do I expect things from this game? Okay, that surfer's probably dead. I think I can ignore you. I think, and you shouldn't be an issue. Okay. We can do this, I think. And then this. This is... Okay, I'm noticing a flaw in his deck. I underestimated how much time this simple would take. Okay. It's fine, we have Squash Plant Food. Squash Plant Food is secretly goated. Okay, we can probably do this, I think. I mean, we have something we can do. Do this. That was a pretty bad move, actually, wasn't it? Okay, Tumbleweeds go. I require some stuns. This is bad. Okay, cool. Well, This is not a loss. Okay? Objectively speaking, this is not a loss. This is a victory. We won. Cool. Awesome. Next step. This is what happens when I try to build a deck that needs setup in a stage that does not let you do that. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen a zombie before in my life. Okay. Well, I know what I'm assuming I know what it does already based on its visuals alone. But anyway, save comes these. That was not immediately clear to me. Okay, we'll... Wait, we have a poll, don't we? Okay, cool. We are getting Solar Worthier and Bloom. Okay, and what's Solar Worthier and Inferno rather, not Bloom. Okay, cool. We are grabbing these two. I will see how this goes. I have no clue. If only you had 3 lanes behind the zombies to ambush the ambushes with. That was not immediately clear to me! Oh, no, it's expensive. Banana's Cop Cannon is also cracked as hell. It's really good. Okay, so what are the plans we go against? Soul Weather and Inferno. I don't think I want Inferno here. I guess there's no reason. I guess I can see the value of it, but like this is a bad deck. This is a really bad deck. Okay, remove you. We have the best dollar in the game here. Like Jesus Christ. I feel like I'd want a wall of some description, maybe? Probably you, actually, because you would count out quite well. Why'd have Golem in here? Shoot. Bring some kind of into control, you can go. Cool. That's not coming still very strong. Well, yes, obviously. Cob Cannon is very, very strong as a plant. Being able to have an extra cherry bomb is really good in a mod where you don't have a cherry bomb. Let's not speed up, actually. Speeding up has not gone well for me so far. I should not risk it. Cherry bomb launcher is a free launcher for launch. Same thing! The point remains, it's a big attack that's gonna do most of the damage there. Okay, we can start playing down some Soul Worthies, I think. We can put one here, and I think that should handle this, I think? No, that's honestly a bit unlikely, isn't it? Nope, actually, never mind. It could just do a ton of damage when they get close. Oh wait, oh crap. Okay, well, that's an unfortunate amount of damage. Not much I can do about that right now. We can probably hold on to our sun for a bit, because we can get the extra damage off. Kill you, then we get a second Soul Worthier down, because that'll help kill the Octo. Yeah. And also deal with the squids as well. Because it is better to place another one right now. Okay, that will kill one of them. Okay, well, not kill. Imagine I used the right term there. Be there so I can protect for a bit. I should also, like, break the squid off as well in a sec. Okay. Okay, I feel like I do just put you down. You are... That is just a really good plan to have on the field at all times. Oh crap. That prevents you from being targeted, doesn't it? Go, my gay beam. I forgot that was a platform. I don't think it was before. It's not Junior, you can't do that. Oh my god. Okay, okay, we can get like the rest of Sticky Bomb down. I think that's probably the stage done. The Sticky Bomb Rice is really, really good. It is extremely cracked. I feel like when ironically getting more Sticky Bomb Rice is traditionally just worse than just keeping with 2. Realistically speaking. Okay, we should probably still get some like Infernos down because that should add enough to the core. Do you mind? Okay. Never mind, that sucks. That really sucks. Never mind, this is just completely trash. Okay. Okay, we need to get control back of field from that, because that is unfortunate, but I think we're still probably mostly fine. I think once we get some soul waves up, it should just kind of fix itself. Yeah. Solved. Thank you, Soul Wave. We can get some more of it and we can grow up a bit, because I think at this point that will really help our DPS. I guess we can put like another Inferno here as well, which will set it back a stage for a bit, but like, it'll be fine. I'm sure this will grab like one zombie at some point and it'll become very helpful for like a brief moment. And I will take that. This is an unfortunate piece of anti-synergy, but whatever, it's fine. Okay, we got soul waves up to max. We did it. This should be enough. Okay, let's go like block off the access to the soul waves, because that is probably the fine way to beat this, I think. And clams are dangerous, but not massively problematic here. Go my gay beam. And I think we just kind of wait and win here, I think. I think these doctors can't actually win right now. They're way too slow. And we have, like, enough DPS now. I mean, I could just put one here. What are you doing now? Nothing, you're just dead. Okay, cool. Zoya does really good when the zombie's in second place. Yeah, that's... Unfortunately, it's a good stall, but unfortunately it doesn't work with the god of stalling in this mod, so we're not going to be using it very much, I don't think. Because you fancy as a normal beam. Very likely. Let's see what's next. Oh, it's this minigame. Okay, right. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, so... this is gonna be a very spammy stage, and we need to kill as many things as humanly possible. That should not be a problem. I would be surprised if this was a particular threat to us. Poll. Yeah, I'm going back and... Yeah, we'll do a poll at this stage. Yeah, sure. Okay. We'll get some plants done. So. Counting down from 10. We can now pick some more plants and we'll be dumping them into the poll as per usual. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting one way around. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Boom Balloon Flower, Sunshroom, Taltum, and Ice Bloom. They will do. Okay, so Boom Balloon, Sunshroom, Tile, Turnip, and Ice Bloom. What a strange quadrology. Okay. Boom Balloon. We've seen this thing before. Boom Balloon is another hero plant, as in you can only get one per stage. This thing does heavy splash damage in an area, basically. Think of it like a mildly, like a better, like, banana launcher, and that's generally the gist of it. Like, if this thing has a very fast attack cooldown, and it is very, very strong once it gets up. Sunshroom! Sunshroom is over here. This thing's been like a million polls at this point. But you know what it does by now. A Tile Turnip is an option? I forget this plan exists. I'm going to be honest with you. But it's Tile Turnip. It duplicates plant food. It's gonna be pretty nice. And Ice Bloom. Ice Bloom does damage in an area, and when the zombies are defeated by it, they'll become blockades for, like, the rest of the game. Basically becoming, like, walls. So, take your pick. I guess. Shrug. As we said, it's kind of lame. To be fair, most plant-based effects in this mod can just, like, clear the entire field. You don't need more than 2. You really do not need more than 2 in this mod. Okay, I don't know. Do I even bring any offensive plan here? Is that remotely worth it? I'm not sure. I mean, I can bring Chomper. That'll be interesting to see. Well, I don't know how to approach this stage. I'm gonna be blunt. I feel like we can probably get away with only focusing on a few of the lanes, at least at the start, right? This is a really unfortunate potato mine, but it's what we have to do to survive. In such a cruel world. Okay, this fat should actually deal with that, I'll bet. Yeah, we'll take that. That does us all that. Never mind. Okay, cool. So this stage, you cannot lose to zombies. You can only lose to not complete the objective, which is to kill a bunch of zombies. We don't really care too much about that. We just need to do as much damage as possible. I'm assuming he's only been disbanded in this stage. I'm just saying that I've just clicked the that's probably a solution to this, isn't it? Okay. Go, my Doom Troop! That should actually break the surboard, right? No, it doesn't. Why are the surboards so tanky? Okay, whatever. Whatever. We'll save the Doomshroom for the next big wave, and that should hopefully get us ahead somewhat. Or miraculously back into the game in any capacity. Okay, that helps a bit. We take that. Get some more sun. I think Squash Plant Food might unironically be the way to do this, I think. Maybe. Squash Plant Food is traditionally just kind of good. At least in our experience in this mod. It has done some very good things. Might be too late for it though, because I feel like now we're getting the bug-out territory, and it's not very good against those. We still get like a ton of value from Doomshroom though, so we'll do that. Okay, I'm gonna get Squash out and see if we can get Plant Food on it. Yeah, okay, cool. Go on, Squash! just please don't go for anything. Go for something that isn't. Okay. Yeah, this bucket is really screwed over, doesn't it? Don't they? Wow, that's so good. Thank you, Squash. I don't think we're doing this level this run, Chad. Okay, we'll try again. Okay, so we need to. Squash Plant Food is good when there's a lot less of that going on. Okay. We need something to stop these guys from being the worst, really. Tumbleweed's not very good here because we need something that can do damage. Ghost Pepper is to be better for that. Anyways. Cattail maybe might be a solution. I think trying to get permanent defense up here is kind of pointless, but we can try to. I guess Cattail's probably fine then. We can probably just spam in a single lane, and that should be fine for now. Really, we need to like get more sun on the field because that's probably the top priority, anyways. Okay, I could probably do this as well. This probably helps because I can thought out this early game with Squash Plant Food. And like, because of what's spawning right now, this should hopefully like actually clear the field entirely. Yeah, that seems to be going. What's happening here? That's incorrect. Whatever. Okay. Okay, we can do that. We can solve the Doomshroom spam because Doomshroom is probably going to be a thing that wins us the game. Let's be real with ourselves. There's nothing else. Nothing else of note, really. Yeah, Cattail's not doing anything for us, so we'll just ignore that, I guess. Okay, do this. Yeah, Cattail's probably not the pick here at all. Cattail's really doing nothing for us here, but oh well. Not much we can do about that in a second. Okay, well, we'll just restart. I think this is not going to be a victory at the end anyways. Sailor Rice could be really good here. That is a very valid point, actually. That would do it. Cattail's not a bad shout. I think Chomper's not doing anything for us, so we can probably try a... I think we need like a cheap attacker to handle the early game to some extent, so maybe Repeater. We'll try it, we'll try it. This is the first level we've had any issue with today, actually. It's truly incredible. Okay, we can do this. That was a misclick. I don't mean to, that's the wrong place for that. Whatever. I also probably replaced Potato Mine. Potato Mine's really, really bad here. Actually, I'm gonna do that now. I should really be replacing Potato Mine. Why is this thing still here? It's doing nothing. I'm trying to think of what plants have good plant food here, I think, is like a pretty big priority. Because we can get a plant food that just kind of wins to like clear the field, we can probably just rely on that mid-game. Nothing really sticks out to me so much here, though, to be honest with you. I guess Peanut. Peanut has a pretty good plant food. We'll try it. We'll try it. Okay, that should hopefully clear this plant food, so we can use squash plant food to cover this field. Okay, that should do. I'll take that. That's full sold enough. That will do. We can let that server go. I'm not particularly fussed about it a second. That might be fine. Okay, next wave I will put down... Can I speed up this right wave? Is there a way... Can I... Okay. Let me try this. Because I can speed up a wave at all, then I can, like, Doom Shroom, which will be very nice to do. Just gotta clear all of this. I don't think that's gonna be happening out today. Okay, cool. We take that. I feel like Sticky Bomb Rice is a bit like unlikely to happen, but we might as well try it. I mean, we can kind of focus on these 3 lanes for now, anyways, and we can get Sticky Bomb Rice and just kind of just stall the hell out of them. Honestly, that might not be a bad play right now. Just focus on these 3 lanes. There's nothing really particularly threatening going on in here, so yeah, we can get like Sticky Bomb Rice, and then we can get like a good stall going on, and I think that should probably help us out a lot. It is expensive, but I do think this is probably worth it. Because this thing is, again, gotta stall. This thing just completely wrecks everything. I had a brief glimmer of an older universe where that just did not work. Okay, right. Oh, we can't target Surfer, I think. That's interesting. Okay, I need 2 sun. Give me sun, please. Give me sun, give me sun, give me sun, give me sun, give me sun. Thank you. Okay, no, if they can target, but they can't actually hit in time, which is very unfortunate. Okay, that's also bad, but whatever. If I can get, like, a peanut plant food off, I think, at, like, a good time, I think we might be good. But that is an if, I think. That feels like definitely an if situation. I maybe wait for certain things, Doom Shroom. Maybe. I'm not sure if that would have worked, though. Ah, crap. I'll take the plant food. I cannot allow that. If that goes down, we're in the bad spot. That's even worse. That is the worst case scenario right now. Okay, cool. That might be game losing. We'll find that out later. I'll put my peanut down for now. How much damage do you do? Not bad, but not enough to really carry here, which is unfortunate. We do need to get another Doomshroom down soon. Sun, please. That sucks I had so much of a delay, but that we only killed 24 more zombies. That feels doable. That feels doable. I think we can get one more Doomshroom later on. I think we let the waves go out, we'll have a time for one more Doomshroom, and that should cover that goal, right? Good kill from lane out. I know it can. I know it can. I only put it in place like that because I'm trying to make use of its other ability. Or secondary ability, or whatever you want to call it. Okay. There's so much zombies here. I could... I'll do that because I want to protect that. If I can get some like more zombies chipped down, and that makes the last wave easier for us to deal with. Okay. Okay, we only have to deal with get 17 zombies. That feels doable. There might be 17 Crap. I might miscalculated. I thought that would have been enough. Actually, no, we might be fine. We might be fine. I think... Yeah, okay, we did it. We done it. Okay, cool. Bloody hell. This is not a level archetype I enjoy, but okay, cool. We did it. Good going to the final wave. I thought there was enough there, and I didn't. I had a sneak suspicion the final wave would not spawn damage zombies. I wonder if it was gonna be like a small final wave thing, because you can still out the final wave forever, basically. There's literally one zombie leeway. I mean, I can Doomstream at this point, so I should be fine. I think I have more leeway than I recognize. I could like I still love this. You know. I deactivate avoid bring grenades with Ghost Pepper. I wasn't aiming in the top lane, so there's no value in going there with it. I need to hard focus in the bottom lane so I can like maintain enough stun field so I can spam Doomstreams at stage. It worked. It wasn't good, but it worked. So we take it and we move on. What? Okay, we have Magni now. Oh! Oh! I see! Get the signal from Octo. That's true, I could have done that. I guess it just didn't click to me. Okay, Ice Bloom and Boom Balloon are we getting. I will take it. Okay, now we have a reasonable amount of gems. Thanks for Wonder. I mean, I feel like it's very unlikely, Chief. I'm gonna be real. Okay, well. This is gonna be a difficult level. Gems and Weeds probably seems fairly mandatory. Chomper, because I need something to do via that. Early game, I can bring Squash just in case. Otherwise, I guess bring Zoybean. No, you haven't to do anything. That's not gonna help. I wish I had you right now, but I really wish I had this right now. I guess bring you... What else do we got, like, Boom Balloon? Don't make Boom... We can try bring Boom Balloon. This is a one flag, there's no reason to bring it, though. So we'll bring Ghost Pepper instead, because Ghost Pepper's really good. I guess this is gonna be a pretty heavy level of stun production, so maybe I should have brought something heavy, but whatever. Okay, how much stun does this thing cost to fire? I'm gonna take a bit because I'm gonna do as much as I can here. Okay, seems good. That seems to do the job. I really should have brought something. I really should have brought Boom Balloon, actually. I didn't think I'd be able to get it used, but honestly, I think that was incorrect entirely. Okay, I can do this. I think we can do some setup. The fact that early game is like this, and the level's name is Joke's End, I have a suspicion this is not gonna be... This is gonna be a difficult one, isn't it? Oh no. Okay, I think this is gonna be interesting. I am very intimidated. Okay, deal with you immediately. I don't want to do the crap right now. Okay, one man shot's enough to kill you. Okay, that's fine then. We have you. So we now have... I'm really just happy for the plant food, really. That's what you're here for. Okay. I can kill you, which is funny. Not sure of the practicality of that, but I can do it. Jemson gonna make you lose objective immediately. Oh, wait, crap, I wasn't paying attention. Okay, that's good. Those guys losing plants, I always wondered that. I don't think they do. I'm pretty sure zombies don't count. Because they're not plants internally, they're just zombies. I mean, you can spawn them as zombies. Legitimately, internally, they are just weird-looking zombies. Okay, middle lane's probably going to have Fisherman soon, I think. That's my prediction. Main one is bucket, that's why it takes him 25 to shoot. Okay, I see. I did not realize it took that much to shoot, I'll be honest, but I'll keep that in mind. Okay. Just deal with those immediately, we have a sun too. We have a sun to just waste on dealing with these things immediately. I'm not even letting the surfers have a chance at getting close, I'm not dealing with them today. I am done with surfers. I despise these foul cretins. Cool. That was a very simple stage, actually. Okay, and now I just do this, and we've won. We didn't even lose any plants. That was shockingly tame. I was expecting worse. Well, cool, moving on. Cool. Cool, cool. Okay, this is... Okay, another level archetype. This isn't traditionally particularly hard. We should probably do, like, another pull for plants, though, so... Okay. We'll do that first, then we'll get right into the stage. Countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hot date, red stinger, urchin, tiger. Okay. Works for me. Hot date and tiger. I think tiger grass is here. I'll double check because I don't think I've noticed it. There it is here. Okay, cool. So let's look at the plans. Red stinger. Red stinger is inverted, so it does high damage away from the base and does high damage away from base and low damage next to helm, basically. It's an interesting gimmick. It does. It's basically like an anti-put some other backplant, functionally. Okay, urchin, urchin, urchin. We've seen this thing before. It will bombard a tile for a small duration, dealing high damage and applying a stun effect, and also speeding his enemies up dramatically. We've seen this thing before. You all know the gist. Hot date is the same in Requiem, I believe. On placement, it will use its plant food and attract all zombies to its lane from a nearby free, then will explode, dealing a solid 200 damage. In Requiem, this thing was cracked. It is presumably still very, very good here. And tiger grass, where be ye? There we are. 400 HP, 40% cost. I mean, it's tiger. I don't understand tiger grass fundamentally. I think it seems fine. I would not know. Well, as you will, chat. As you will. Okay, so this is defeat octopi, so we need a way to basically delay our attack. I feel like we can use Mistaken Plum Rice here again. That seems like objectively correct. Play around with like a bunch of more like controlled attackers. We can bring you. Alright, is the job. We need to make sure we can have like burst CBS against you while we can leave you alive. So that's why I'm building my deck around. And of course the normal threats. There's a lot of basics here, which I think these two should be able to deal with. Bring Balloon Flower. Balloon Flower probably does the job. I think we have enough options so we can control what gets octoed, and we can just kind of work with it. I guess... just like Champa for early game, I guess. I guess Champa's pretty good for dealing with it. It has... We can rely on Champa for our main DPS, because this will be our only DPS option here. I think the answer is unironically yes. So we'll try it. May as well make an all-out hero plants deck. I mean, that does seem to be where we're approaching. I mean, okay, to be fair, Seabomb Rice is not a hero plant. Maybe it should be, but it's not a hero plant. I know I have no handgun spike with RPR or anything else. I mean, that's just how it goes. I don't exactly have a choice on my plans, otherwise I probably would have chose them, because they do seem pretty good. Oh right, wait, no, demonstration mid-game is in fact non-vanilla Rosa. This is a new track. Isn't it? Completely gone. Using the same 5 plants. Yeah, that's how it goes, unfortunately. At a certain point, you come into a river and you just kind of use it, gushing the same core. Because, I mean, like, I don't have a good reason not to bring, like... Not to bring squash to most stages, you know? I don't have another option for, like, a lot of the plants right now. Unfortunately, once you determine what works, you're typically going to keep using what works, because that's just how you play the game. Okay, keep pulling out some sunflowers. Okay, be good at this. We can start unconverting. That's annoying, but we can worry about it later. I don't know how many octos are in a stage, but we'll just like let this one keep going. Please hit the... That hit the wrong thing. I know me for a hit that. Whatever. Okay, just do this. We can stun everything else in the field, and we can handle that at our own pace. Bring you. What were you even trying to aim for there? We can probably kill this now, I think. I think that should be enough octos for now. Surely, yeah, no one's up here. Okay. Okay, cool. Show me octos. I know, I can. I've been S14 in Nicholas. I know how this thing works. Okay, move there quickly so I can get some stall. I did not need to play like this, did I? I just did not have to play like this. Yeah, I did not need to play like this. Okay, that's fine. Whatever. I guess Octo actually might die. Okay, no, we're good. Okay, we're good. Do this. Save it for Boom Balloon, because that will probably be our final pick. Final plan we place. And we can just kind of use this to cover until we get there. Cool. Do a few quickly. Yeah, we do not need to play this stage like this. There's so much more octos. Whatever. That's how it goes, I guess. Unfortunate, but whatever. Okay, now we can get a Boom Balloon up, and hey presto, we've got it. Okay, that should be it. I think I'd be shocked if much becomes an issue at this point. And now that should hopefully just like blow up the entire field, like reliably now. We have the damage. Okay, back line, focus on that. Great, wonderful. And pop. Okay, that Boom Bloom is very, very good. Jesus Christ. Okay, cool. Moving on. Johnson uses Zen Gun phonograph sound effect. Yes, I'm pretty sure it does. Because that happens. So far, it looks like there's almost didn't change much this era. Notable absence of some scuba diving zombies, but everything else seems to remain the same. Given how aggressively the zombie attacks have been here, maybe consider this era good enough. You feel obliged to show me he's made everything safe, of course. Of course. That's how you introduce Coral Cage. Okay, I don't know what you do in this mod. I do not know. I guess I'll bring Peanuts, so I can vary our decks a bit more, because people are starting to complain I'm using the same deck over and over again. Even though I'm just using it because it works. Bring you. I guess I can bring you, actually. We have not used Ice Bloom yet. I know there's like a poll we should do as well. What's the plan we got from that poll again? We are not using Red Singer. Oh no! I don't want to. That will not help. I guess I can bring Colonel for like support, because I haven't used that thing for a while. Therefore, has no use here. Inferno could be, but I think it doesn't synergize with you at all. Roto. I don't want to do this Roto. Roto kind of sucks. What have I not used in this load? I think there's some plans I still not really use. I might use Stokon much. I can bring you. And I can bring... I really don't have like a Ghost Pepper. I'm sorry, there's some good instas. We have good instas. We're going to be bringing a lot of the same plants because instas are good. Okay. Ah. I made a mistake. Okay, what the hell does Coral Cage do? Okay, that'll do for a bit of stall. Oh right, I think I know what you do now. I think I remember. Yeah, you split. Okay, that's fine, I think. Maybe. Possibly. I do not have the damage for this. Okay, cool. Oh, wonderful. Please tell me that's enough. It is not enough. There's still more. Oh my god. Okay, cool. Okay, I understand the gimmick now. I think I understand the core concept behind the zombie. Okay, cool. You don't have a basic HP. Okay, restarting that, because that is not happening. What haven't you done to keep my lily pads? I'm gonna get Comic-Con. Chief, I've played in San Aquarium. This is not that bad. I can assure you, it's not that bad. Okay, Ice Bloom is not it in this stage. It is not helpful in this stage in the slightest, so we're not going to use that. Bring something else for early game, bring you. Walnut will do. Weird choice, but it will do. And there's gonna be a server there, so I'm willing to do that immediately. Besides, the Lily Pen is just like basically a Stunner Seed slot. It doesn't actually do anything. Okay, right. I think my top priority right now is stalling you away from the base, so I don't die immediately when you pop. That probably helps. This thing covers a lot of ground with the splits. Just by nature of how of them splitting in the first place. Okay, that is a much better low tide for us. Significantly better. Okay. Get our first dollar down. And we're gonna just, like, do that. I don't really want you to break the second, but I want to start chipping away at you at least. That's bad. I want you to put it on here, for God's sake. I don't want you to... Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, put one here. Okay, pop. Okay, it begins. I think we have a much better start here, so I think I'm not uncomfortable with this. I do need to just, like, chip away these things with Kona cans, so I think this should be fine. Do that time to cost Circle Streams Actor on a burger. What? You mean Soul Worthier? I like Soul Worthier. Soul Worthier's pretty good. Crap. That's about Surfer. Legitimately, that's just Surfer in a nutshell, honestly. Unsurprising to me. Realistically speaking, I should have expected that to happen. Okay, prop you. Okay, I think we can deal with most of this stuff now. I think it's just a matter of just... Okay, this should be going to this. That is very delayed, but... does a job, I guess. Okay, not having good damage in the middle lane kind of sucks, but I don't... We can work on that, I think. Why? I missed that. I was gonna go down one. Okay, that's fine. Okay, here's where things get interesting, isn't it? Okay, we'll see if we can pop this circles and get a tile back. That feels like a good, like, priority pick. So considering the fact that I need this lane. This lane's gonna be probably the most dangerous one here. For a while, at least. Okay, do that. Yeah, I'm willing to freeze this one. This one makes sense to freeze. Snowcon seems quite good, actually. I think in stages where Snowcon actually can be used, it does seem very effective just to, like, keep the field under some form of control. I'm gonna do this, because I don't want to deal with these servers. Cool. I did not realize I would kill them, but that helps. Kind of thing you just take, I think. Okay, now we can just kind of just stall them to death. Cool, okay. Almost up. Okay, finally we're done. I totally clear above this HP. This is a lot of HP. I will check how much HP this is total, because this seems like a very tanky zombie. Okay. Cool. We have to wait 15 seconds now. Great. I'm noticing a flow of snow cotton. One guess what's the problem with this Big Wave Beach? Honestly, I'm actually quite enjoying this. It actually works quite nicely, but I can see why this would be a difficult zombie to deal with here, considering Fisherman and Octo are also here to deal with this HP. So that's gonna be fun. Oh no. Okay, cool. Great Bay Jail. Very subtle. You know, I would never know what this could possibly be a reference to. Okay. I think these are the ones oh, for God's sake. What do you mean you're still a lot? Stupid. Okay. I assume I did this the wrong way around, but it should be fine. Ah. It'll probably not be fine. Cool. Honestly, I'm just enjoying just like parrying a fisherman. I'm entertained very simply. Okay, I'm gonna wait in it. Actually, that makes more sense to just wait for yeah. Okay, cool. Oh my god, not the land fishes. Okay. I thought that would be better. Okay, right. I also used the wrong plant food effect here, because I thought that was border range. It's not. Okay. You're supposed to use it on the Kessitron so you can clear the entire field. Okay, that's fine. That'll be a classic cast complaining because they won't be fed even though it's nowhere near the food time. Cats are cute, but they're so annoying sometimes. I can just put you that and just leave you for now. I don't think it's any priority to deal with the fisherman right this second. Do that. Okay, I can probably get some damage done here at least. Cool. Almost done. We have a lot of grown with these guys at least, so that should help out a bit. Because once you get a lot of Kiwis, they do help maintain the field very nicely. Okay. That was what I wanted. Okay, cool. Final wave. We have a plan for this wave, but I don't think this wave is particularly difficult, so I don't really care that much. That's a lot of zombies, but I guess we are losing Kiwis now, aren't we? Okay. Maybe I should be more concerned. Maybe. Well, we'll find out together. Pretty much entirely based on how well I do here. Because either way, I think we've already basically just won this. I don't think there's much threat here. Okay, we can just kind of let those die, right? Eh. Surely the Kiwis finish him off. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we just kind of have to wait and win here. I don't think they can really do anything to kill us here, and we just have to, like, slowly chip away. Because there's a lot of HP here, but, like, we also have, like, a lot of stall. This is about to scroll here's what it should be. Coral Cage is ridiculously tanky, to be honest. It does seem a bit excessive, to be honest, but... It'll be fine. Probably. Okay, I need to start knocking back quickly. We have one. Okay, cool. Ah, crap. Really? Okay, that's unfortunate. Please die to mowers. Please just die to mowers. Please don't do some shenanigans because of how mowers work. Okay, we're fine. We're fine. You see the plant videos wave? Evidently so. Well, I just didn't. I had some misunderstanding of how the plant food works, so it's whatever. Mostly strong is real. No, actually, it's more so just normal basic circuit sims. Actually, the simplicity was not a problem for me. I cheesed that boss by accident. Oh crap! What do you mean we're just stuck into another? Okay. I want to check the stats of Coral Cage real quick. This thing does seem a bit insane. Okay. 1,000 toughness. A bucket has a 6. Oh my god. Okay. So this thing is the tankiest zombie in the game, I think. It spawns 2 bucket heads, basically, and then it spawns 2 basics. Okay. Jesus Christ. That is insane. This is a big Kiri fan. Pause and rework Kiri. I like it. It's difficult to use, but it is fun to pull off correctly. Wait, I was meant to get a pull up as well. It feels a bit pointless to do, considering the fact that we will not be able to use this plant realistically. But, final plant of the stream, chat. Take your pick. Count to 10. I'll count to 10. You know what to do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Sunshroom, Lava Guava. What the hell is Pokemon meant to be? Pokra, okay. Sunshroom, Lava Guava, Pokra, and Spore Shroom. Okay. Yep, these sound like plants we will not be using. I hate this audiobook, I hate this audiobook, I hate this audiobook. Sunshroom. Lava Guava. Have you ever seen it? We did buy it, didn't we? I actually might not bought it. That'd be unfortunate if I didn't. Well, I'll check. Pokra. And Spore Shroom. Did we not buy Red Singer? I thought we did. No, we did not. Okay, well, my bad. I wasn't planning using it anyways, to be honest. I don't think it's very good here. Okay, so. Sunshroom grows over time. This is in like the 20th time this plant has shown up in a poll, and it's not looking like it's going to change anytime soon. Lava Guava. Long duration, lower DPS. Basically, it lasts a decent chunk of time and doesn't do too much chunk of damage. Very vanilla-y, I think. It seems to be normal. Pokra is a heavy melee plant, I believe. It has stall, it's a decent staller, you put it down and it can handle itself, more or less, is the general gist there. And Spore Shroom, it duplicates itself when it kills something. It attacks slowly, so we can do that more often. Take your pick, chat. I think all these plants suck here, but take your pick. Moving on, then. Wait a minute. Oh. Okay, actually, we have no plans on need to be on land. It's fine. We should be fine. Okay. Go Sea Shroom! I like Sea Shroom. Sea Shroom's really good. I'm glad we can actually use this thing. Can I... Well, we can get like 100% from this. That's worth it, probably. Okay, Solar Urchin, I require your cash-making opportunities. Yes, good. Okay. We can get a funny frog and leave him here. Sunshream is in Bigger Beach. True. We have in fact located Sunshream, and they are here. But the two fans of Sunshream that keep burning it in can finally have some experience seeing this plant do anything in any of these streams. This might be a really big mistake. I should have done the bomb lane. Whatever, it's fine. I believe in Sea Shroom's ability to kill these things in 20 seconds. That might prove to be a fatal blunder, but I do believe in it. Oh, we have Ice Bloom. Does Ice Bloom float on here? It does. Okay, cool, perfect. Great, wonderful. Well, we're down a Sea Shroom. That Sunshroom, that should be fine. Surely that won't become a problem later. Surely not. That is the opposite of a concern, clearly. Can you? I'm totally not mildly concerned about this in the slightest. Not one, not even the littlest bit. Oh my, what? You've got to pull Toadstool, won't it? Yeah, okay, it pull. Wait! Excuse me? Okay, no, pull C, okay, right. If they're hiding. Okay, that's fine then. You are not massively threatening in this stage, are you? Mine? Okay. Octo is a problem. But I don't think it's gonna be a massive one. Probably, at least. I actually know that don't actually sings properly now. That's nice. Okay, cool. Part of me really want... Okay, I'm gonna do that quickly. I really want to just, like, plant food and kill this thing, but I don't think that's correct at all, to be honest with you. Okay, now it actually probably is to deal with, like, that surfer as well. Wait. What do you mean it's single lane now? Oh, no. What was it doing? Why did it just entirely ignore that surfer? Why does it hate me? Why did it choose to do that? Look, man, this game is conspiring against me, I swear to God. Okay, well. Go my Ice Bloom, and then I will also use Machini to get some sun from these buffoons. Seemingly not that much sun, but some sun. A bomb lane. I didn't even notice this. That's fine. We can accept that. I think we are probably fine here anyways. I think we have enough stuff going on that we should be fine. Probably. I mean, hopefully, but we really will wait and see. But just here so that doesn't happen again. A little bit of freeze everywhere, and also just get some more walls up. Yeah, we have a lot of sun right now. We might be fine. This might actually end up being one of like our shortest Resonance streams. Actually, this has been relatively simple. There's been like maybe one stage that was particularly difficult to deal with. The others have been fairly standard. Okay, cool. Well, that could have been a problem. I'm glad that wasn't a problem. Okay, that should be it. Okay, I actually did not know that this thing had a targeting priority. I guess it normally has limited range, so you don't really notice it. Okay, we did it. Thank God. Well, that was relatively simple, if considered. Thank you, C-Stream, for being correct. Man, I wish I had C-Stream right now. C-Stream is so good. Even in our 50% meta mod, C-Stream is like one of the best early game options, and we just don't have access to it, and it sucks. I dislike it. Alright, I've been getting much better at this whole rolling with a punch and don't question it, but this, you refuse to. How do you even fit in those cages? How can it always so consistently defy the common senses? You're determined to survive this data attack, just to see how this takes. Dialogue. What to do? Frog is doing... I'm getting some water before I do this. I've decided that is a thing I want to do, and I will solve the poll at the same time. Oh boy, okay. Well, first of all, we have Apocra! Yay! Apocra might unironically be a pretty decent pick here, actually. Honestly. I'm considering it. So, this stage, I'm double checking this. This stage only has Fisherman and Coral Cage. Coral Cage splits upon each death, so... What we really need is a way to deal with Fisherman reliably, and I think we have that. Otherwise, I think we have the stall options that make this stage manageable. It's just Fisherman. Because, like, Pokra should do the trick. Pokra should have, like, the tools to deal with the rest of this, because it has a stall and does decent damage in melee. Streams died. They apparently did, yes. Which they shouldn't be. No, that's correct, actually. Sometimes YouTube streams have a habit of just, like, making up weird numbers for, like, percentages. Okay. You're useless here. You might not be, because they really are stalling. How the hell are they in the game? Focus on around zombie stuff here. Oh, okay. Okay, no. Oh, this is... Okay, right now into the stage. Okay. This is not normal Coral Cage. This is gonna be Coral Cages containing other zombies. So now I know that fact, we're not doing that. We are doing something slightly different. That makes that makes more sense now to me. Poker should still be fine. I'm gonna bring Champa for the game, I guess. We don't have a wall though. These don't really. Okay, we'll bring Zybeam. Zybeam's probably not bad. I have nothing else going to back really, so I have a lot of space to work with here. Okay, cool. Yeah, this feels familiar. This feels very familiar. Honestly, now that I know this is not containing full coral cages, this is a much less scary level. Okay, we can finish this one off, I think. I need to be using these. I have not been using my Lily Fan so well at all today. You're not running bases on the stage when you don't have. Yeah, I'm aware Hypno will be very, very good in the stage. I don't need to be told this. The stage kind of makes that abundantly clear on its own. Perfect. Okay, I'm assuming this is not going to be imps. Just by the process of elimination. I just realized some of these are going to contain surfers, aren't they? Okay, right. I'll worry about that later. That's a later problem. I'm not dealing with that this second. I'm just going to pretend that's not a possibility and carry on with my day for the time being. Yeah, do this first. Okay, we can clear up. We can just do this for now. Obviously bottom lane right now. Bottom lane is bad. Actually, no, that can be that. Do that, because that is a bad lane. Move you back up here. Actually, I got stunned up. Okay, don't do that. Move you back down now. Fucker, I believe in you. You can do this, even though I've never used it before. Hopefully, this should be your time to shine. Even though I barely know what you do. Uh-oh. That's fine. Who's here? I'm just gonna do that and just let that happen. I'm gonna try to rush for Balloon here as Bloom Flower here, because I think that will help a lot with this stage. Okay, there they are, there they are. I found, there you go, the problems. Okay, cool. Thank you for having the most cracked plant food of all time. Couldn't do it without you. Okay, now we can have some fun. Okay. Now we have Boom Balloon up, we have a lot of control of the field, and that should be enough to get us through. We can deal with most things now, I think. Some of those editing runs, though, these ones throw me off. Well, you're not meant to have many of these things. Oh god. Okay, there you go. That is a problem. Is it? No. No, it's not. They're stuck. Okay. What do you mean it's like a random real coral cage down there? I just haven't noticed. That's pretty funny. Okay, put you up here. Okay, down here. Cool. Jeez, yeah. What do you mean, DT? You put these plants in here. This is not cheese. This is intended strategy, right? You wouldn't put plants into your mod that you would later regret. Hey! God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. That's annoying. We'll fix that up in a moment. I was really desperately trying to make it not happen, but it really just did not matter. It's fine, DT. The stage can still be threatening if a specific combination of enemies shows up in a really bad time. It's only mostly cheese. Okay, we have like one pucker left to put down, and then our defense is more or less just complete. That's gonna be an awkward one. No, actually, that's not even that bad. That's fine. That's entirely fine, actually. I will accept this. And you just need to put you back on there, and I can put you back on there. Okay. And now I can just do this, and hey presto. And now I do this, and hey presto. Great, okay, wonderful. Pop! Okay, finish off you. Ha, okay. I love imps. Oh, wait, you mean... Okay, yeah, no, I see what you meant now. Thank you, Fricks, for telling me basically what was gonna happen. Some of the Doomstream when we plant food, yeah. The plant we don't have access to otherwise, yes. Very important. Probably speed this up a bit. We have to like an actual just coral cage out now. Okay, cool. We'll summon it, why not? I don't think it's any actual useful verse, but we can summon it. Bad idea, bad idea, bad idea. Okay. Block every single octo immediately before they can... Okay, bad. This is bad. That was probably like the worst case outcome. Why did you tell me to do that? Ah, crap. Well, that sucks. We have the sun to recover. Actually, we have 2 sun food. Okay, just do this. Okay. We are mostly fine. You know? Oh, crap. You know, mostly fine. We should probably get these popped up so we can actually deal with them. Okay, thank you. Okay. Never listen to chat yet. Listening to chat is a bad idea in, like, every scenario. Oh my god. Man, we should be fine. Okay, we're fine. Never listen to chat. Oh, crap. Rip Zoybean. Okay, we have more. We just do this. Tumbleweed is so stupid. Tumbleweeds like are genuinely really nice support insta. It cannot be your only insta, but like it genuinely helps a lot. It does like a lot of things at once. Okay. Well, only one thing for it. Boop. Why did I do that? Why did I do that? Oh my god, there's so much! Okay, kill you, kill you. Okay, I think we are done now. I feel like we are at the point of a stage where nothing can really happen that could actually stop us from winning. Probably. Unless something really stupid happened. Like what's happening down here. This is the kind of thing that could actually become a problem, but I think Tumbleweed should sort it. As well as all our support options. You know, even in this stage, the biggest problems are the real coral cages. Turns out every coral cage is a dramatic downgrade. Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Oh, well, just mini portals. Fascinating, yet disappointingly simple. But disappointingly, Dodge is almost not here, and you're out of ears to check currently. No, what? This might be a good back to time and check in with your counterpart. Time for a trip to avoid a time then. Good thing you kept the coordinates. DT, your story doesn't work! You fool! I guess probably Bigger Beach. I don't know what problem you're referring to here. I don't see it yet. Because, I mean, that was probably the most fun world yet, to be honest. I guess Coral Cage is very much too powerful compared to everything else in the world, but still. Beyond that. World Order is meant to be in order, yeah, which is ironic considering the fact that's not a thing otherwise. Pirate Seas is a void of time. Yar har. Oh dear. Well, that was fun. I really enjoyed that. Sorry. Can you repeat in 3 levels is the problem. That's true. That's true. I did notice that. I think you guys always have a problem, but you're not wrong. But yeah. With that being said, I like Big White Beach a lot more than Frostbite Caves. Frostbite Caves didn't do anything. Big White Beach kind of just did. Like, Coral Cage alone is, like, significantly more threatening than everything Frostbite Caves tries to do. I do enjoy this kind of shenanigan with these two. These are a very funny combo. But Frostbite Caves didn't really do anything. It kind of just sat down, for the most part, and that's kind of unfortunate. Big White Beach kind of works even though it had, like, one change. But Big White Beach is just a really fun world, so whatever. Anyways, chat. Do you all recognize what time it is by now? Because we have a tier list to do. Hell yeah. Okay, so any of the changes I want to make to these plants right now? I don't think so. I don't think so right now. It doesn't leave it as a true. Leave it as just peak. That's not really a change, though. Okay. What plants have we officially used? Oh, we've used you once. I'm gonna put you in B tier. This is going to come from the fact that I feel like Inferno doesn't synergize with other stalls at all. And I feel like other stalls are generally better. Rank Leaf Pad. Is the Leaf Pad even in the tier list? It's not. Sorry. And we still have not used Shadow Leaf, so that's great. Inferno doesn't synergize with other solas, so that kind of makes it much weaker than the others. It's hard to justify because, like, Sticky Bomb Rice is so overwhelmingly powerful compared to everything else here. Okay, I see Ice Bloom. I'm gonna put Ice Bloom in C. I don't think Ice... I guess I should move you up here too, because you need to be put in somewhere else, because you are not D tier in the slightest. I'll put Gullmine in D tier. I think Gullmine's like our least used plant right now. And Rhoda, because I don't like Rhoda. I think I'm fine to have this C tier. Okay, Ice Bloom. The issue of Ice Bloom is very situational. In stages where it's good, it can basically block up the entire field. But in stages where Ice Bloom is bad, it does literally nothing for you. It's very expensive for what it does. To be fair, I thought it was so good in Penumbra got nerfed up. This is very true. It is a good plant. When you have done other things that disable Inferno, it's a really good plant. I'm gonna put Ice Bloom in C just because I think it's very niche. It's difficult to justify using very often. I'm going to put Carrot in... It's B or A. It's not S. B or A. I feel like it's slightly more B to me, but I think A because the synergies make sense. Yeah, okay. Ring of a Band-Aid. Intensive Carrot is very effective as a general use tool. That's the thing. And I think as a general use tool to be in B tier, but the fact of the matter is it has some insanely strong synergies. While we don't have them yet, plants like Hot Date obviously have insane combos with it, as we know. But even just like Explodo Vine is really good with it, and most walls really like having 150 plus 50% HP for free. It's really good, and the only weakness is its recharge. It's recharge, because you typically don't need all your slots in Resonance, because you have 7 of them. There's not a lot of cost to this thing, and I think as a result, it's really good. Boom Balloon... I'm tempted to just dump an S tier. This thing is really strong. Okay. Boom Balloon is weird. I think I'm gonna put an S tier simply because I think it's very hard to lose when you get Boom Balloon on the field. It is a late game, and as a late game you only do afford once. Unlike something like Apple Border, which you need to get at least 2 of to get anything really done with it, and therefore you typically want to get more. Boom Balloon has a lot of control and typically can win stages by itself. So, I'm gonna put just on an S tier, but it's really strong. I don't think anyone's gonna disagree with that. Teleportate I'm gonna put in B tier. It's solid, it's a pretty good stalling insta, and I think if you can pull it off, it can be very satisfying to use. It's only on A tier because I think it's not very consistent. I'm actually gonna put like you down in B as well, because I think Potema has kind of dropped off a cliff now. Iceberg 2, actually. Iceberg is becoming more and more questionable. I don't want to use this. Okay, I'll put these in B tier. I think that makes more sense. I like this tier list more now. But yeah. Potato, it's really solid. It's tricky to make the most value of, though, and I think as a result, you don't really use it that often. Insane like Frostbite Cave is pretty good because you can redirect things and just drag them away. And I think that's his main usage, really. It's a good support unit. Not much else really to say. Tumbleweed, I am going to put an A tier. Tumbleweed is not significant. Not in... Double Toasted is hard with Ghost Pepper. This is true. I don't think I've really had value for that. Is true. Tumbleweed's an A tier because this thing is inconsistent as hell. More so in the fact that it can either be completely game-destroying, or it does nothing at all. At base, though, Tumbleweed's pretty good. I feel like you can kind of just like toss it in the field and it'll typically do something. And its stun time means that even in late game, it can stun like half a field in the right scenarios. It is good. Very good. Okay. What other plants do we have that I have unlocked and used? Snowcon, I'm going to... I feel like Snowcon is undeniably the weakest of the hero plants, but I still think it's probably A tier? Maybe? Of all the hero plants, Snowcon's value is much lower because it can't solo stages like the others. Its stun time is correct, but it also like... You don't need stun time that much, and these is automatic. This is not. And I think when even like Jamsonweed is like a better staller than this on average, I think this plant food. It's not a bad plant. I just think it's not like top tier. I think it's just very solid. Maybe it should be more high B tier. Do I think it's on par as a carrot at least, surely. Yeah, I think that's correct. Okay, Solwervia. I'm gonna put that in a solid... I'm gonna put something in high B tier. Jump attack. True, but it's not that much. Solwervia is hard to justify and put in places. It's weird. This thing does a lot of damage. This thing is a really high damage dealer, but it's extremely fragile. If this thing starts going down, there's not you can really do, and the setup cost is high. I'm gonna put in high B tier because I think it is worth it, but it is a plant that's difficult to use and you do need a lot of preparation to make it work. Maybe once we get more plants like Stolia, that'll be like better, but I think B tier is correct for Solwervia right now. I feel like these plants are all just generally better, I think, right now, and I'm willing to go with that. Solwervia Shadow Leaf is cracked. We'll try it at some point, for sure. For sure. What else did we get? I think it's like most things we got. Okay. No, we have Pokra, right? We did get Pokra. Oh, Red Sting, of course. We didn't use this thing. I know we definitely been missing Pokra at least. And Coco. Oh yeah, we used Coco, didn't we? I forgot we had Coco. Meh, Coco's pretty good. Coco's kind of pretty good. Explodivine as well. Okay, I'll move those into the bomb tiers now, if I can see them. Where the hell is Explodivine? There it is. I'm blind. Explodivine. Okay. Whatever. Coconut Cannon's gonna... I'm very torn. I think Coconut Cannon's solid, but I think it is not the best. Yeah, sounds hard. It's an A tier. I think compared to other manuals, it's weakest, but I think its cost is good enough. And it's pretty easy just justify slapping to a deck most of the time, so I think it's pretty good. Explodivine is kind of insane. Dude, this thing does a lot of damage. Like, a lot of damage. Its stall time is good, and its synergy of Carrot is legitimately nuts. I'm just gonna dump this in S tier and move on. I think it's completely fair. Pokra, where is Pokra? There you are. Pokra's not, like, super strong. It was being carried by Zoidbean that stage, and I think, in practice, Pokra's kind of just good. It does good damage. It's fine. I like it. I'll just put in BT. I think that's correct for it. I think that's what my thoughts are on things on this mod. I made my view down because I really find hard to just fight bringing you. I'm giving you Seedling for a while. I should use that thing again soon. Okay. In that case, I think we are done. This has been fun. I enjoyed the stream. It's nice to be back to Resonance even after the Flourish, which is much more chaotic. Even though this was a very chaotic session and my deck building has suffered, I still think this is entertaining enough and I'm glad we did this. This is fun. I always enjoy this. So, next time we will do Pirate Seas and the other one, which is Far Future. Hopefully that goes well. I'm looking forward to it because I think there could be some fun worlds to try. So, This has been Creeps, and have a good one.